Hi collective, it's Tiffany. How you guys doing? I'm doing good. So I'm so hungry and I have been fantasizing about what I'm going to eat for lunch. I had already prepared my lunch, and as I was getting ready to um, have my lunch, I heard direct orders from the Lord to share my food, share my story about food, poverty, and how you can thrive with a very low budget and staple foods. I'm feeling very emotional about it because I have to share the vulnerable side of my story, and I wasn't prepared for that today, and I'm a little hungry, so I'm not really in the mood to do that. But the one thing I am is obedient. So first of all, I want to say that I'm a targeted individual. I'm a highly faithful woman, and I have been hacked, frauded, and attacked consistently for 5 years. My money, my banking, my business, everything has been oppressed. I went from making 6 figures to last year I clocked in at $23,000, which is outrageous for me. The last time I made $23,000, I was 16 years old. I'm 52 years old. Everything is gone, right? I'm a pedestrian walker. I depend on city transportation right now. I went from a 743 credit score to 423 in less than 6 months with this hacking crime. Okay, it's a RICO crime case. And I lost everything, right? My credit, my good standing with American Express and everybody else, my business credit, everything gone. So one of the things that I had to hone in right away was my food, my dining, my going out. And I had to clip everything. And it was humbling. Okay, I wasn't a big diner. I wasn't a big restaurateur. However, when I would go, I would spare no expense. When I shopped for what I wanted, not what I needed sometimes. And so today, I'm gonna teach you how to thrive on a budget. Okay, people are struggling. I understand that. Food programs are ending right now. We're in a government shutdown. I understand that, and I'm pulled to help you say it's going to be okay. But what you're going to have to do, which I know some of you aren't going to want to hear this, is you're going to have to change your eating habits, your dining habits, your drinking habits, and buckle down. Start that budget, trim the fat, and really hone in on what's best for you and your family. So these ingredients that I'm going to share with you that has sustained me through the worst of my days can feed a family of 4 in a hearty manner. Okay? First of all, snacking. The chips, the crackers, the everything like that, the dips, the Doritos, the Lay's, all that had to go. I had to go. What I did instead, please disregard the stores, okay? Everyone has their own stores. I happen to go to Trader Joe's because it's really close by and easy and affordable for me. Trader Joe's popcorn, okay? Great, easy, 1/4 of a cup, huge popcorn, and you can save it for later. You do this with a little butter, and that became my snack. All the other snacking bags I put away. This bag will last me well over 2 months, easily, okay? Rice, beans, and lentils, okay? This is actually a more expensive bag of basmati rice. You can get regular long grain rice. As we know, rice is very affordable, but it is high in calories. So I'm going to teach you how to actually combat that. And the best way to combat that is with a protein. And lentils is very affordable, it's easy, and can be fed by a lot. The key is how you season it and what you add to it. Okay, whether you add onion, if you add a protein, meat can be expensive. Some of you are going to have to cut out the meat. No more steak for a bit. Even the chicken, you might have to cut it out for a bit. You might have to trim back on it. There's other forms of protein, or you just depend on the plant protein to sustain you. And lentils is very sustainable, very glycemic worthy for diabetics. It's very, very good. Other people might enjoy mung bean. That's an also very good alternative and a great food to eat. Those that don't want to do rice, you can do quinoa. Now this is expensive in comparison to rice. So you look at this bag of rice, right? And it's like $2 and something. This little bag is $3 and something. So we look at this and we go, how does quinoa, which is healthier for you and higher in protein and better for you on the glycemic index, why is it smaller and more expensive? Welcome to the market. Welcome to food. That's how it is. But yes, this is better for you, but if you can't afford it, stick with the rice. You can stick, it's okay. You'll be okay. You can add an egg to it. You can add peanuts to it, okay? This is what I replaced with my pasta. I use rice pasta now. It's thinner, it's still high in calorie. It's high in calorie in the sense that the glycemic index is high, but it's not as heavy as flour-based pasta. And this is a great addition to most of my dishes. And this goes a long way. This huge package, it goes a very long way. I can easily get 3 meals out of this. For a family of 4, 2. Okay? Soft drinks, iced tea, sugary drinks, sodas, tea bags, green tea, pineapple tea, orange. There's so many different flavors out there. The tea bags last a long time. You make a picture of it. You add your lemon or lime. It's actually a fat burner and it's very tasty. You could add mineral water, which is still affordable at about 99 cents a liter. You can add that to it and give you a soda feel. Stop the sugary drinks, stop the sodas, stop the Starbucks. You're gonna have to buckle down and go natural. This was my soft drink replacement. Again, we go back to going back to basics. You wanna have a pizza? Great, have a pizza. Make your own. All you need is a little yeast and flour becomes your new friend. You want tortillas, but you notice tortillas is $3 for only 15? Nope. Make your own. You can make your own now. You're going to learn that baking and preparing your own food is not only rewarding, but it's hearty, it's good for you, and it saves you a ton of money. If I want cookies, I make my own. If I want muffins, I make my own. If I want tortillas, I make my own. If I want a pizza, I make my own. You just get the yeast that you need and the simple ingredients. You can, on my YouTube channel, I show how you can make a huge pizza for under $8 with all the ingredients and by hand. It's wonderful and the kids love to participate. I have made a salad and I'm gonna bring it down because I wanna show you. I'm gonna bring the camera down because I want you to see what I've actually made today. And I feel like I am splurging. Look at this beautiful salad. In this salad is the rice noodles in there. I have beets, I have bok choy, I have spinach, I have herb salad. All of these separately, $1.29 a bunch. $2 for the beets bag. I've got the bok choy was 75 cents for a huge bushel. I've got this bag of the rice noodles was only $1.79 split up into 3 for me, right? This salad is literally $1.75 when I pull it out. You can see the noodle on the bottom. My dressing is going to be a little oil, lemon. Okay, if I want to go a little fancier, I will add the soy, or I can add some balsamic. If I want to add more protein, I'm going to add garbanzo beans or kidney beans, black beans, whatever protein addition, lentils pre-cooked, that sort of thing. Or I can go with peanuts. or whatever nut you want. Pumpkin seeds, cashews, those tend to be a little expensive, but protein is wonderfully substituted with nuts. Soy-based or vegetable-based protein is a fabulous addition to a salad. This is going to fill me. I'm actually been craving this because I pre-made that last night and I couldn't wait to dig in. And the Lord said, you will share this meal with everyone and show them. This meal, I had bought the ingredients for, and I've split it up over meals. I do stir fries, I've made the salad, I do other things with the vegetables, and I've learned to love vegetables, and I'm saving a ton of money, a ton of money. I'm gonna move the camera back up. Okay, so I would like to encourage you to please get creative with your food, get honest and realistic with your budget, be very, very honest with your children and your family about what you can afford with your food, how you can compensate with it, be willing to cut back on the enjoyments, the frivolous, the different things that you would like to do. Yes, you're gonna have to cut back on the Starbucks, you're gonna have to cut back on eating out, you're gonna have to cut back, but I assure you that once you get into the rhythm and once you adapt, you will actually enjoy the idea of cooking for yourself. I hung out on TikTok and Instagram and learned so many recipes on how to healthy snack, how to cook and bake and do all kinds of things on a budget, and it sustained me through the worst economic times of my entire life. I'm not completely out of it, but this salad is now luxury to me. This is a delicious salad. I feel like I am blessed with this salad. I appreciate all the food that I have. I've lost over 20 pounds. I haven't starved. I haven't deprived myself. I changed what I ate. Being more on my feet and less in the car. Some of you are going to have to stop driving just because of the gas. Stop driving. The bus one way is only $2.50 and you can go anywhere in the city. Imagine what if 1 gallon of gas is $5 and you only got $10 in your bank account? Take the bus and walk. You're going to feel great. Even if you're in a wheelchair, take the bus. They have ramps for you, no excuse. You're going to save a ton. We need to start looking at these means of transportation as something that is wonderful for us and not the peasant's route, as what they call it. It's horrible to hear because people think that riding the city transpo in the trolley is some like impoverished things to do, like it's what they do. It's like, no, I feel like I'm sticking it to the man when I'm on this transportation. I don't have to pay for city parking. I don't have to worry about traffic. I don't have to worry about long lines. I don't have to worry about any of that. Boom, I'm there, and it's usually on time. It just takes a little more time. Well, I get to read, I get to hang out, I get to stroll, I get to do all kinds of things while the bus takes care of the rest for me. $2.50 in one way for me. I learned to adapt. Yes, you have to humble yourself. Yes, it is a weird situation. Yes, but I have no shame in my game. Why? Because I didn't put myself in this situation. I was frauded. I was oppressed. I am oppressed. I am targeted. And I have been absolutely purposefully attacked financially, physically, in all levels of my life, which is why I have no shame in my game. The Lord wants you to know you can do this. See me for more tips. I'm going to be sharing more on my YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. I got meals for you on there, how to do it. You can do it. I got you. I'm going to pray for you. You can get through this. We can get through this, and don't give up no matter what. Okay? You got this? We got this? We got this. No Starbucks today. Save the money. Save the money. Save the money. Okay? Take care. God bless.